Howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, a brand new day. It is Saturday, I believe. Yes, indeed. And on my abdomen, I have a happy, fluffy rodent. I also have a sad story to tell. I don't know how it's going to end, but first, here's little Saber/Cream. Very soon, I'm going to trade her in, put her up against the wall, and bring over either little Figmo or little... oh my god, I forgot his name. Dr. Snurf. So I'm going to put her back into her cage so she can go back to sleep. There you go, little one. Thank you so much. There we go. Now she's going to run her... oops. I pulled the lid too far so it latched over on the other side. Later on, I'm going to have to pick that up or she's just going to be good for her. I won't be able to move the lid. But that'll give her a chance to relax. And right now, she's got to work off her terror. And it's the... ow! The collar on this is just bugging me because it's so off center. There we go. Anyway, though, last night, well, yesterday, I broke little Gojira's mind. Little Gojira. I have a Samla brand bin cage. I got a wonderful $20, well, $30 for change, for tax, gift certificate to get a bin from Potatotron. And so I got the bin finally all together, and it does have areas where hamsters can chew on it if they can brace, unfortunately. So she finally found a way to brace herself and start chewing on one of the edges. She's already chewed holes in 2 bins, so I can't have her chew a hole in this one. So I grabbed her, and I found a plastic thing. So sorry. A plastic container that's just big enough to put DVD cases in. You line them up and they go, oh, it's only about this big. The plastic only goes up about that tall. They come with lids. They're just little tiny plastic bins, but they're perfect for that. I put that in there up against where she was chewing. Tacked down the stuff around it. And thought, hopefully that'll do it. Freaked her out when I did that, but had to do it because I can't have her chew a hole in the cage. Of course, she immediately started moving that out of the way and chewing on the hole again. So I had to grab her and put in another thing. I have these, I'm so sorry, wire baskets. They're not really wire, they're like metal that's that big around approximately, but they make baskets and you put them on the front of walkers, so when you go walking, you can put stuff in your basket. I don't use a walker anymore. I've got my walkers, but I don't use them. In fact, my wife's walker's gone now. Hers was in my storage unit when it was taken away. But, so I put that in there, open with the bottom down, but they're great big holes like this, so it's not like chicken wire, so she can go through the holes and climb on it if she wants, but it's helping to hold the plastic thing up there. Wasn't far enough. She managed to wedge herself into a different place. Had to grab her again. Place another metal thing in there. Again, down at the bottom, so it's the open parts up at the top filled with bedding. Everything's filled with bedding. But then that's going sideways to hold the plastic bin in this direction. And in this one, to hold it into the corner that way, it's got a little cardboard thing holding the big wire thing, and then I had to put a mason jar in there because she kept pushing everything out of the way so she could chew on that hole spot. Finally, she can't get to it, I think. The thing is, I can't tell because I broke her. She used to be the kind of hamster... oh, this is just falling and looking terrible no matter what I do with it. She is just... she used to hear a sound and come out to see it. She would see me come up and then be like putting up her little paws so she could grab my hand. She was eager to come out and see things. She would drink water. I would give the water to her. She hasn't drank water yet. So she didn't drink water last night. She did not drink water last night. Well, yesterday evening. She did not drink water last night. She is not drinking water this morning. Every time I get the water bottle in there, she panics at any movement, any sound, just freaks out. I broke her. I don't know if she's going to survive, quite honestly. Because I put down all sorts of things, cardboard edges. Edges? They're little cardboard squares out of the cat food boxes. And I've got them on top of that one basket so that it provides her with more cover. And so she was underneath there with cover. And I just took a tissue and I put it down inside of there. And the sound of the tissue hitting stuff, she shot out of there like a rocket, bounced off the edges, and was trying to leap out in panic. So I accidentally broke her when she was trying to destroy the bin cage. I can only hope that she's going to relax. I'm hoping she hasn't had a stroke or something worse. Because you can have a stroke that just damages your personality without damaging the motor part of your body. So here's hoping she's not broken and gonna die. But I couldn't just let her chew a hole in the cage. I never expected her to break like that, but you never can tell. I mean, everybody's individual, and that includes hamsters. My hair, of course, is driving me crazy. I am adjusting because of the changing temperatures. It was so bloody cold that I had extra quilts and blankets and stuff on top of my bed. Now it's getting warmer, even though there's still ice out there. So even though I'm peeling stuff off the top, I'm still too warm at night. And so I'm ending up with my greasy, lank-looking hair today. My sincere apologies. I'm going to take a shower either tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm clean. I sponge bathe, but you can't do anything with your hair. I can't stand and bend to wash my hair, and I just have to take a whole shower to wash my hair. So why not just take a whole shower instead of just washing my hair? So I'm not thrilled about the way it looks. My sincere apologies. I have been sleeping better. I've been wearing those earplugs, and that's a very, very good thing. Last night I didn't even take a sleep aid before I went to bed, and that was good because I have been taking those melatonin tablets periodically, but I don't want to become dependent on anything, and so I've been trying to go to sleep without. Because I don't like making concessions, physical concessions to issues, because if you start making concessions, then you start limiting yourself. I'm the kind of person that, and have been, that if I can do something, even though it's bothersome and hurts me, but it's normal to do, then I will keep doing that. I will use up all those extra spoons to do that, because I don't want to make concessions to age or physical ability, because you start limiting and you start losing. Well, I started putting the stuff on my bed because I used to just put a sheet and a towel. But it was just getting too cold, and I hate making concessions, as I say, but I've lost half my body weight and more, so I'm always cold, no matter what. So adding real cold on top of that kind of cold, and hokey smokes, it's no fun at all. So finally I made concessions, and I put quilt. I have a fleecy blanket, and then a towel, and then a quilt, and another quilt. They're not big quilts, they're just nice, but right now I've got to take some of that off because it's too much. On top of that, during the coldest cold that we had, I had put 4 other bath towels on top. So a lot of it is just weight, but if it works, and it does, because I'm too warm now. Yay! And my poor hamsters. They're not poor, and they're not. It's just Gojira's made me sad, and I'm sad about that. But last night, and I wanted to mention this in the vlog. Oh my gosh, it was pretty weird. They've closed Olympic Highway North for construction. They're tearing the road up, and it's one of the only 2 roads that really goes up into northern Shelton from downtown Shelton. And so there's a huge amount of detouring, but it's closed, and it's huge. It's the entire slope upward where you climb like 150 feet gently up the side of the mountain. And they've turned off all the street lights because the street's closed. And it's really weird because it's damn near pitch black. The only thing you get is stars and the light of the city way down below that has to reflect up and over the top of the hillside that you're on. So I walk with a flashlight, but it was black out there. And so the walk up it's just weird. You don't get used to that sort of thing in the middle of a city. And I'm a city boy, been a city boy pretty much my whole life, so it's nice being able to see the stars, even though the ambient light from the city with the light pollution ruins it. But it was pitch black. Really cool. Walked up it, walked back. I'd record, but what would you see but black? So I'm going to try and take the camera up during the daytime, need to charge it, so you can see what it looks like that way, but it's nothing like at night. But then coming back, I went all the way up to Walmart, 3 miles, turned around, started walking back. I'm about a block past where they close it off, and I'm walking downward, and suddenly someone leaps out of the bushes on the side of the road, and then dashes across the road and up into the other street while yelling, "She kidnapped me! She kidnapped me again!" And then he was gone. I'm like, what the hell? So I walk by, look over, and there are some people with flashlights, and it's okay. So I keep going. I get about a block, and then the flashlights from behind me suddenly, stop, turn around, no, turn around, on your knees, police. I was like, can I find a dry spot before I get on my knees? But they walked up, and I just, I held up my hands, I did the turn, and then they asked me questions, and it's like, no, there's a guy up there, he dashed off that way. So yay, I was stopped by the cops to find out what's going on. I guess they thought I was the one that was running from them. Wrong place, wrong time. So I had to continue the walk in a heightened state of adrenaline. I was laughing at myself the entire time though, so it's okay. Everything worked out fine. It was just weird. And again, ooh, a huge leg spike. And I got most everything shut off, so I don't know. But life is life. It was just exciting. And from what people have said, I'm going to check my accessibility options in like my BIOS and on my welcome screen, because maybe I can get it so it doesn't do the pop up with the virtual keyboard as soon as I touch the physical keyboard thing. Because I had Windows 7 Ultimate, and so when I get the Windows 10 ISO and reinstall it, I put in the Windows 7 Ultimate key for the upgrade, and it turns it into Windows 10 Maximum Edition. So it might be part of that too, where everything is there and turned on, and it's just I haven't figured out how to turn it off yet. I don't know. It's not important. Life is life. And life is life. I mean, you gotta do... Oh, this right here. Don't get so ingrained that small changes break you. Stay flexible. This is actually all because of little Gojira here. I mean, my having to fix her cage so that she can have a safe environment has broken her. And I'm only hoping that she can survive. Don't be that. Don't let that break you. You gotta stay flexible. You have to, or you're doomed. Thumbs up on that. And with my hands in this position, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. It is a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, with my brain damage from alcoholism, fibromyalgia, depression, I'm like I can remember my own name. Excuse me. If I mispronounced your username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that sort of thing. And of course, I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them all afterward. Thumbs up each one I can. Answer as many as possible. But for right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. A good comment, a bad comment, and a different comment. The fact is you took the time to leave me a comment. Thank you so very much. Lots of people. Lots of people. 1 or 2 people every day leave comments that really aren't helpful, but they took the time to do it. 99.9% of people are absolutely wonderful, and I have no problems keeping my comment section open. Thumbs up for that. But let's get to Chrome, and I will start thanking people. We have Mark Rios and Hyler78. Thank you very much. Great Jamie's Division, greatly appreciated. Lord Elephant, heck of a name, thank you very much. Michael O'Neill, Michael Pusari, I am so sorry, I am nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated, and I'm very sorry about September for you. And Afar, thank you very, very much. Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. And Thunderkeeper, always good to see you in the comments. JJ Comics, thank you very much. Kathy Kitscat, greatly appreciated. Maxi Poo, 1738, son of a gun, and thank you. Nihonjin no Atanoko 1. I'm nowhere close, but thank you, I guess. And Zaki Zombify, thank you very, very much. And Sebastian Ferris, greatly appreciated. Pandora NYC 1, thumbs up. Tucker Schember, greatly appreciated. And Twitch _1 Frozen, all digits. And then Reed Legacy 2025, thumbs up and thank you. Alex Poopaloop in a chicken coop, thumbs up and thank you. Lil Wednesday, greatly appreciated. Blizzum 2K6, thumbs up and thank you. And then there is Darker, greatly appreciated. 2 R's no less. And then Yoel, thumbs up and thank you. Each and every one of you. All I do in the morning is I take a couple bits of THC into my body, whether it is from concentrate or flower, and then I spend the next hour because of my voice box. I am so sorry. If I don't have THC in my body, I can't move, especially with, this is still really sore right here. My whole body's fine. It's just right there, that spot. So I need the THC though, or I'm not going to be able to move my hands or do anything else. It's just irritating, and I know it's irritating for you too, with me having to clear my throat all the time. If I was a hyper vlogger, I would edit all that out because I know it's annoying. And hey, if you can check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. I am really hurting coming up this next month when they take $300 out of my paycheck. That is not going to be fun. So, but if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you didn't want to. I mean, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. I don't know what I was punching for, but anyway, thumbs up for that. So yeah, I've decided, because I'm having so much troubles making reaction videos as often as I used to, I'm only going to do reactions on the weekends for now, and that way I'll at least get them done. So that'll be good. So hopefully I'm going to have a reaction today. Hopefully I'm going to have some kind of, well, I've got 2 game videos ready. I just have to edit and render them. So yeah. Well, hey though, you know, I've got like 45 seconds left before it's the end of the 20 seconds. Am I going to pad it out or am I just going to let it go? I don't know. So you take care Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. And nah, I'm just going to cut this off because otherwise people would just stop watching anyway. So take care, and I will see you on the flip side, my friend.